Did you know in the barren plains of southern Peru, there exist lines so massive and complex, they can only be fully appreciated from the sky? This is not the work of modern artists or aerial advertisers. We're stepping back in time, into the world of the ancient Nazca civilization. Let's unravel the mystery of the Nazca Lines together. The Nazca Lines are located in the Pampas de Yumana, nestled between the towns of Nazca and Palpa in southern Peru. They were first discovered in the early 20th century, when commercial aircraft began to cross the Peruvian desert, revealing the vast drawings etched into the Earth's surface. These are no ordinary doodles in the dirt. They're grand in scale, spanning over 1,000 square kilometers, with the largest figure stretching nearly 370 meters across. Imagine, that's more than 3 football fields laid end to end. These lines depict everything from simple geometric shapes to intricate animals such as hummingbirds, spiders, and monkeys, each outlined by a continuous line that never crosses itself. What's even more fascinating is the precision of these images. The lines are straight to within a few degrees of error, and the shapes of the animals are anatomically correct, not just approximations. And all this was accomplished with tools and technology that were primitive by today's standards. What remains a perplexing mystery is how and why these massive designs were created. The Nazca Lines are not visible from ground level or from the surrounding hills. It's as if they were designed to be seen by eyes in the sky. Without the benefit of aerial perspective, how did the Nazca people achieve such precision? And what motivated them to invest such effort and resources in these drawings that couldn't be fully appreciated from the ground? This is where the theories start to come into play. Some suggest alien intervention, others propose astronomical or spiritual significance. But the truth is, no one knows for sure. So, what could have motivated an ancient civilization to create such monumental and complex designs, visible only from the sky? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the enigma of the Nazca Lines. What if we told you some believe these lines were not the work of humans, but of extraterrestrial beings? Yes, you heard right. Welcome to the alien theory, a fascinating perspective that suggests the Nazca Lines were created by, or at least for, beings from outer space. This concept, as outlandish as it may sound, has its roots in a few compelling observations. First, consider the sheer scale and precision of these designs. The Nazca Lines, etched into the Peruvian desert, are so grand they can only be fully appreciated from the sky. Is it not intriguing that ancient humans would create something that they themselves could not fully see? Some theorists argue that this points to the handiwork of extraterrestrials, or at least humans under their guidance. Furthermore, the precision of these lines is staggering. They are not random scribbles in the sand, but meticulously crafted geometric shapes and figures, some stretching over 9 miles long. Could ancient humans, without the aid of modern technology or aerial perspective, have achieved such precision? This question has led some to suspect an otherworldly influence. This theory is further fueled by the mystery surrounding the purpose of these lines. Some of the shapes, like the spider and the monkey, are familiar to us, but others are unidentifiable, abstract. Could these be depictions of alien creatures or symbols meaningful to extraterrestrial beings? Moreover, the line's geographical location only adds to the enigma. They are situated in a region that is virtually devoid of rain, ensuring their preservation for centuries. Was this an intentional choice, a strategic move to ensure these messages stood the test of time? And finally, the alien theory proposes a purpose for these lines. They may serve as ancient runways or landing sites for alien spacecraft. Or perhaps they are a form of communication with celestial beings, a grand gesture of welcome or a plea for interstellar wisdom. Could these lines serve as ancient runways or landing sites for alien spacecraft? Or are they a form of communication with celestial beings? As we delve deeper into the mystery of the Nazca Lines, we invite you to ponder this thought. Or could these lines hold the secrets of the cosmos, mapped out on the Earth's surface by a civilization far more advanced than we give them credit for? This brings us to the astronomical theory. This theory suggests that the Nazca Lines might not be random doodles or messages to extraterrestrial life, but rather a sophisticated celestial map. This would mean that the Nazca people were not only skilled artists and builders, but also accomplished astronomers. The astronomical theory is supported by the fact that some of the lines do indeed align with significant astronomical events. For instance, one line points directly towards the spot where the sun sets on the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year. Another line aligns with the southernmost point of the Pleiades star cluster, a group of stars that were of great importance to many ancient cultures, including the Nazcas. It is also worth mentioning that the Nazca Desert, with its clear, unpolluted skies, would have been an ideal location for stargazing and charting celestial bodies. Imagine a time when there were no city lights to cloud the view, no ambient noise to distract the senses, just the vast, open desert and the crystal-clear night sky. It's not difficult to understand why the Nazca people might have looked to the stars for guidance and inspiration. However, as compelling as the astronomical theory is, it is not without its critics. Some argue that the alignments are coincidental, and that the Nazca lines are too imprecise to have been effective as an astronomical tool. They suggest that while the Nazca people undoubtedly had a keen interest in the cosmos, the lines themselves may not have served a scientific purpose. So we are left with a tantalizing question. Are these lines a testament to an ancient civilization's advanced understanding of astronomy, or is there a more terrestrial explanation? Could it be that we have yet to fully unravel the mysteries of the Nazca lines? As with all great mysteries, the search for answers only leads to more questions. But isn't that the beauty of exploration? The journey is often more enlightening than the destination. Could the answer to this grand mystery lie not in the stars, but beneath our feet? Let's dive into the water cult theory. This theory proposes that the Nazca lines were part of water rituals, a desperate plea from an ancient civilization for that all-important, life-giving liquid. In the arid region of Nazca, water is a scarce commodity. The Nazca culture thrived here from around 100 BCE to 800 CE, and they had to be ingenious to survive in such a harsh environment. The water cult theory suggests that the Nazca lines were a testament to their survival, a homage to the water gods, perhaps even a ritualistic map guiding the water to them. This theory is based on the correlation between the lines and local water sources. For instance, some of the lines lead directly to wells and underground water reservoirs, known as puquios. These spiral-shaped holes in the desert floor were an ancient Nazca solution to their water problems, allowing them to access the underground water reserves. The lines, according to the water cult theory, were a celestial guide, directing the water gods to these puquios. The Nazca lines are not just random shapes, but an intricate network of lines, some extending as long as 10 miles. They're not just animals and humanoid figures, but also geometric shapes, trapezoids, and long straight lines. Could these be pathways for the water gods to follow? Perhaps they were a part of elaborate rituals, with the Nazca people walking along these lines offering prayers for rain and water. In a place where water was more precious than gold, the water cult theory does provide a compelling argument. But like all theories surrounding the Nazca lines, it's not without its skeptics. Some argue that the lines leading to water sources could be mere coincidence, or that the lines were used for other purposes, and their correlation with water is incidental. Could these lines be a desperate plea for water from a civilization on the brink, or is there yet another explanation? The enigma of the Nazca lines continues to mystify us, beckoning us to unravel its mysteries. With so many theories and so little concrete evidence, the Nazca lines remain one of humanity's greatest mysteries. Our journey today has taken us through the arid plains of southern Peru, exploring the enigmatic lines and geoglyphs that have baffled researchers for decades. We delved into the alien theory, where some believe these intricate designs were created as landing strips or messages for extraterrestrial beings. We examined the evidence, pondered over the idea, and asked, could beings from another world have left their mark on our planet? Next, we ventured into the astronomical theory, where others argue that these lines were an ancient calendar, charting the stars and the seasons. We marveled at the complexity of this ancient society's astronomical knowledge. Could they have drawn these lines with such precision, aligning them with celestial bodies, without any modern tools or techniques? Then we found ourselves immersed in the water cult theory. This theory suggests that the Nazca people created these lines as part of their rituals, perhaps to invoke the gods for water in this parched landscape. We considered the desperation that might have driven a people to such lengths. Could this be the answer? a testament to their survival and resilience. But despite these compelling theories, the truth remains elusive. We've unearthed fragments of the past, pieces of a puzzle, but the complete picture is yet to reveal itself. The Nazca Lines continue to mystify us, an unsolved riddle etched in the desert sands, a testament to the enigmatic nature of our history. As we reach the end of our journey today, we invite you to join the conversation. What do you think? Could it be aliens, a testament to astronomical knowledge, a desperate plea for water, or something else entirely? Your guess is as good as ours. We urge you, our fellow seekers of the truth, to share your thoughts and theories. Let's continue this discussion, this quest for knowledge, together. Leave a comment with your theory, and don't forget to subscribe for more content that makes you think.